Online Change of Address is a web-based tool that allows you to change your address online so that United States Citizenship and Immigration Services, or USCIS, can contact you regarding your status. Joining us now is Remzi Kulen, an attorney, to discuss why the AR-11 form is so important. And Remzi, thanks for joining us.
Thank you for inviting me.
Well, let's first start off by explaining to folks who might not understand what the AR-11 form is.
By regulation, every non-immigrant visa holder living in the U.S. foreign national is required to report their change of address when they move from one location to another location, to report their change of address, residence address, to the USCIS, Immigration Service. This can be done, as you said, via online change of address form, but sometimes when it doesn't work, it has to be done through mail.
So explain the process to me.
Absolutely. Once you decide that you're going to change an address, you have to do it within 10 days of change of address. So without changing the address, don't do it. But after you change the address, after you physically move to the new location, do it immediately. That's the first advice.
Okay, so there are a lot of other tips for reporting a change of address. So let's ask the first question. Will one AR-11 form work for everyone in the family?
That's a very good question. The answer is no. Everybody is individually responsible for filling out the AR-11 form, either online or via mail. So the first advice is fill out one form for each family member, fill it out completely, and either print a copy of the online change of address form or mail it through a trackable mail form. For example, registered mail or certified mail via return receipt requested, so that you will have the proof of your sending the form.
Has the AR-11 become more important since 9/11?
I didn't see any effect as far as AR-11 is concerned, but of course if you're not filling it out, there's certain consequences. It is considered a misdemeanor crime. So
I was just going to say, what are the penalties if you don't fill out an AR-11 form if you're going to change your address?
It's a misdemeanor crime. For adults, it may go up to $200 in fines, and also 30 days in prison. So it's serious. Wow. It has to be done. And also, one thing that needs to be mentioned is it's not only the non-immigrants. Green card holders, lawful permanent residents, also have to fill out this form. And moreover, some U.S. citizens have to fill out this form, you know, when they sponsor an immediate relative to be able to get their green card. They fill out a form called Affidavit of Support.
So it's slightly different.
It's slightly different. Only where they are sponsoring an immediate relative, they have to fill out this form.
Okay, now we talked about what happens if you don't fill out this form. What if you have a pending application with USCIS? Do you need to change the address in every pending application?
That's a very good question. The pending applications in the USCIS system do not change their address automatically when you fill out the AR-11. For each application, there's a receipt number that is assigned by the USCIS. By giving that receipt number, you have to change your address in each of these applications. So each application with the receipt number, you have to change it online with giving the receipt number.
And then tell me one more time, how long do you have to file an AR-11?
Within 10 days after you move.
Okay, so you have 10 days to do so.
Yes.
And again, there's some pretty serious penalties that we talked about. Now, we talked about also the process. Is there any other tips that you can share with us as to what people should do?
Absolutely. You need to report only the last address. If you forgot to do so, for the last address, don't fill out the form for numerous previous addresses. Just do it for the last address. And one other thing would be, if you are moving to a temporary address, you don't have to change your online address form.
What's considered temporary, like 30 days?
For example, there's no time limit for it, but if you're getting the mail in the same old residence that you are occupying right now, and you're going to keep it for a while, just don't fill out the change form, because it's going to complicate a lot of things.
Okay, and again, this is a very important thing to do. You could spend 30 days in jail if you don't do so. So thank you for all those tips, Remzi Kulen. We appreciate you being here on Ebru today.
Thank you so much.
Thanks so much.